I called 7 local businesses today. Brand new customer, same question, same day. A real quote from my real car. Nothing weird. The exact call their business exists to answer. And the second the last call ended, I started a timer. Because I wanted to know one thing specifically. When a new customer shows up, how many of these businesses actually come back for the money? By the end of this video, you see the scoreboard. And if you own a local business, I promise you, you're on it somewhere.
Okay. Hey guys. So I am here today. I just wanted to park and start this video here. Forgive my little baby over here. Nala. Here's Nala. Yeah, she's going a little crazy. So forgive me if you hear too much craziness in the car with her, but I am parked right now. Essentially, I am trying to get the calls going on for some local businesses around. Just for privacy purposes, I'm not gonna mention their names, but essentially what I am trying to do here is I'm essentially trying to call 7 businesses as a whole. I'm going to try and test their speed to lead, their follow-up, their questions and stuff, just so we can see the efficacy of these businesses, how well they do when it comes to customers that are essentially calling. Are they doing everything that they can in order to capture them, to like really get them on follow-ups? Or they're simply just picking up the phone, answer some questions, okay, bye, without really capturing them officially. That's what I'm really looking at getting. And I'm going to show you this on the iPad here as well too. There are ways that we're scoring these different businesses today, okay? So the way that we're going to be scoring these businesses, we're going to be scoring them on via pickup, how they pick up, some questions that they ask, the ask as well too. If they go for the close, that's something like, do you want to bring in your car today? You know, stuff like that. The capture, how they are capturing my information, and handoff promise. Okay, I'll let a guy call you back, or, I'll have a guy reach out to you, stuff like that. And if I hit the voicemail, if their voicemail is even set up properly, we're going to score like these 7 businesses off of all these. And based off of that, we're going to see who wins, who passes the mark, who doesn't, right? So with that being said, let's start off. I'm going to call the first one on my list here. We're going to see how this goes, essentially.
Please leave your message for 2404.
Wow. Okay. So first person on the list went to the voice message, and that was just a robotic message right there. It's not even set up. However, though, they did very interestingly send me a text. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope you can. But it sent me a text there saying, how may we help you? Not starting off great. So, I'm not gonna lie. I think this business is going to be getting a 0 on everything, because that is not great at all. 0 on pickup, 0 on questions, ask for no close, 0. Cause especially in this day and age, man, like the text is great, but the thing is, you could have an AI voice receptionist. You could even pick up. This is the problem. The problem is that you don't have somebody manning these phones. So I could be a customer right now that just zoomed over to the other person. Literally, that's the problem here. But okay, we got that first one. That's unfortunate. We're going to go to the next one here. And you know what? We will see. We'll give this person 24 hours to see if they actually follow up with us as well too. So we'll see about that. Let me see. Next person.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
How are you?
Am I speaking with and car wash?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, gotcha. I was looking to have my Mustang detailed, and I was wondering what that price will look like.
Let me check. What kind of, where you located, sir?
No, so that's so unfortunate. The camera died, but what happened was he essentially picked up. It was a weird beginning though, because it was like a robocall it was saying that essentially, hey, give me your first name and the reason why you're calling. I'll let you know if this person is available. And then he started speaking. He was like, hey, good afternoon. I was like, oh, hey, but he didn't mention hey, this is Carlos from so-and-so or whatever, who am I speaking with? So it didn't sound like a business there, but he was a nice dude, chill dude, great conversation. Asked him I told him hey, I'm trying to get a detail done. And he was like, okay, where are you located? I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm located in, whatever city I'm in. Right. And he was like, okay, if you get it in today, interior and exterior, I'll quote you 195. He was like, 195 for it. I'm like, okay. And he was like, would you like to get it in today? Cool. Good stuff. I was like, okay, I I need to get back with you. I need to check with my wife. I don't have a wife yet, but like I need to check with my wife and my schedule, and then I'll get back to you. And he was like, all right, cool. You know what? If you manage to get it in today, I will coach you for 185 instead of 195. So a little incentive of like, $10 off type of thing. I was like, all right, cool. I appreciate that. He said, let me know. And that was it. So he didn't capture my information. He has my phone number. He doesn't know my name though, right? So that's the thing. Or my email, right? So I guess with this one, we'll give the pickup out of a score of 5, right? A score of 5 being the highest. We'll give the pickup a 2 here because, yeah, that was, something. He asked me the questions that he asked. He just asked about where I'm located. He didn't really ask much about the car. We'll give that a 2 out of 5 as well, too. He did ask for the clothes. Like, would you like to bring it in today? We'll give that a 5. The capture, he only has my phone number right now, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't have my email either. We'll give that a 1. We'll give that a 1 because the follow-up efficacy is now going to be dropped. No handoff promise that like, oh, I'll give you a call back or anything of that sort. So we'll give that a 0. I didn't hit voicemail though. So we don't know. So we'll just leave that there. We're going to give everybody 24 hours. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens, what goes on. I'll let everybody hit voicemail so we can hear what's going on there. On to the third business here.
This call may be recorded and shared with third-party providers.
Weird. Interesting. Okay. So this business picked up at the very end, didn't say nothing and just hung up. So pickup, we're going to put that to 0. Questions, 0. The ask, 0. Capture, 0. End of promise, 0. Voicemail, 0. I must say, this is a little disappointing, guys. I must say, guys, I really didn't think it was going to be this bad. Like, I knew it was bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad at all. This is crazy to me. Like, how'd you pick up and not say anything and just hang up? And it sounded like you was eating or you were sleeping or something. It just really goes to show just how others are winning in business and how easy it is as well, too, when it comes to this play. But nonetheless, I have a little bit of hope. We got 4 more businesses to call. Let's try it out and let's see.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Kofi, calling about detailing my car.
Thanks, Kofi. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
Hey, this is Kofi. I wanted to quickly find out how much it will cost to detail my Mustang.
It's a Mustang.
Yeah, it's a Mustang.
You got anything specific you're trying to get done to it?
Honestly, not really. I'm not sure about it. I'm just trying to make sure it's really like, nice and good and clean to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been using it or it's been parked?
No, I've been using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So normally it's 100 for
Okay.
a car like that.
Okay.
Vacuum inside, outside, wash, wheel wear in between the cracks and crevices, trunk, gas cap, stuff like that. But if you got stains in the seat or you stuff like that you're trying to remove, that's an extra charge.
Okay. What would that extra charge be?
If there is any stains in your seat that is hard to remove from just wiping it down and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if it's hard stains that it's been there for a minute now, and it is going to require something more attention to remove the stain so you don't see it there. So that's the extra charge. That's where it comes in. But if it's something that when we clean it and our chemical while we scrub it, it can remove, that's cool. But if it's something that is really bothering you or something like a sort that it's been there for a while and you would like to get it out, we could look at it and remove it, but it would be an extra job. But differently from anything else, regular wash, vacuum, inside out trunk, wheel wells, all of that stuff is just $100.
Okay. Gotcha. Is it okay if I check with my wife and I check my schedule and I get back to you then?
No problem, sir. You can always reach out back to us when you're ready.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So we didn't start off great, but oh my gosh, I think that's my favorite so far. That made me smile. Let's score this right now. So the pickup was just hello without like the business name. So that was, at least he picked up. So I'll give it, I guess like a 1. I guess in that situation, it was just like a hello, straightforward. The questions, oh my gosh, I'm giving that a 5. The questions were spot on. Like, what are you trying to get done? Do you know, like, do you drive it every single day? Or is this something that's parked? Do you have stains in it? Like, like it was, I loved those questions. I loved the way he went through those questions to really further qualify. And that actually, out of so far, that being the 4th business, that made me think more like, oh shoot, what is it that I'm trying to get done with this, right? So that was awesome. He didn't go for the close though. He didn't go for the close. Like, hey, would you like to get it in today? I'll have to give that a 0. He didn't go for the close. He didn't catch on my information either. That's a 0. He didn't ask for the hand of promise. Maybe call me back instead of me calling him. Because literally 99% of the time, unless the customer is very, very, very motivated, they never call back. You want to take initiative from that. So that's 0. Voicemail, it didn't go to voicemail. So we'll just leave it blank for them. All right. So cool. Okay. That lifted my spurs a little bit. Okay. Awesome. That was great. All right. On to the next business. I just cut the line. That's 30 seconds. And it sounded like it kept on ringing back to back. But I don't know if you guys see this. They did send a text. We're going to have to blur out the name there, but it did send a text saying, we are currently unavailable to call, but you may text us with any questions about 5-star detail and experience or visit the website to customize your package here. You may also use code SAVE10 for 10% off. I don't love this because I'm calling you because I'm in pain now or I'm information gathering now. And you didn't meet me right where I was in the most pain. You know what I mean? So that is, I don't love this. I don't. I feel so hurt by the other business I spoke to with the questions and how he went about things. That was a really great conversation. That was my favorite conversation out of everybody so far. Even though on the scoreboard, he doesn't have the highest scores. Having 30 seconds and it just sounded like it kept on ringing and ringing and ringing. Not so great. So we're just going to go ahead and put a 0 on all of this. The questions 0. Nobody to talk to for an ask 0. Capture 0 as well too. I mean, sure they tried. I guess I could be generously give it a 1, but I'm in pain now. And if you're not trying to talk to me, you just lost a customer. It's that easy, guys. It is that easy. Hand of promise 0. I didn't even get to voicemail because it kept on going. As when I hung up, that's when it's texted. 2 more businesses. Let's get this going. This one looks a little promising.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking to get a quote for my Mustang. I wanted to get it detailed.
Oh, you want to get your detail? What type of what type of Mustang are you looking to detail?
It's the 2026 Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking to interior, exterior, or full package?
Yeah, the full package.
A full package?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that include any seat shampooing or carpet shampooing?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay. Are your seats really dirty or like how dirty would you say they are?
They aren't too dirty, but I would definitely love for them to get a fresh put on it. It hasn't been clean for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Okay. So, a full package detail, a full package detail runs around 210, but we have a ongoing promo right now where we do a 10% discount.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be 210, and then I'll remove let me calculate it right now.
Okay.
So the 10, so that'll be 189.
189. Okay, got it. Is it okay if I'd like to check it with my wife and check my schedule so I can definitely reach back out?
Okay. All right. So you could reach me back at this number.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. So also not a bad conversation. Also not a bad conversation there either. Let's score this right now. By the way, I got one of the businesses just reached out to me, so we will see what they say there, but let's score this right now. The pickup, we'll give it a 2. At least he picked up. Oh my God. I feel like I'm giving away brownie points, but at least he picked up. But it sounded more like a collie being picked up and not. I'll give the questions a 5. Great questions. Great questions completely. He didn't ask if I wanted to bring it in today. He didn't try and go for a close and all. He gave me an offer. I guess we could give it a 1. Let's see. Capture. He didn't get my name. Not even my name. So get at a 0. There wasn't any hand of promise, like him trying to be like, hey, you know what? Like, I'll reach back out to you, or I'll give you a call back. He's waiting for me to reach back out to him again. And we know that 99% of the time that doesn't happen. So we give that a 0. Didn't hit voicemail, so we leave that as blank. Now, let's see what this other business left us over here.
Hey, this is I missed your call earlier. If you're still looking for a 5-star detailing service, please give me a call or text back at this number, 24005. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so followed up literally like in a few minutes. So not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to give everybody 24 hours. Okay, cool. So not bad. That's there. Let's go to the last one that we're going to call right here.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Kofi calling about detailing my car.
Thanks, Kofi. Please stay on the line.
I don't like that. That is such a weird thing, bro. It's so weird.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Wow. So disappointing. And it looked promising as well, too. That's all zeros over there as well. This is crazy for me. Just had that business that we called. Didn't respond at all. So we just scored them zeros out of everything. But it's crazy to me how I have essentially had 3 conversations out of 7. And nobody tried to really capture my details or anything of that sort as well. It's just crazy. But well, nonetheless, let's see what happens. We're going to give it 24 hours. The follow-up begins. 1 business already called. We'll tally it all up and we'll see the results at the end of this video. If anybody gives me a call or follows up, I will update you guys as well too. We'll tally up at the end of this video and may the best business win.
So as you guys watch this right now, none of the businesses called me. And I can't say it's a surprise either, simply because they didn't have a capture system. Not even one of them. So if you don't know who you're calling, how are you even going to call, right? All you know is, well, for some of them, you spoke to this dude that wanted to detail his Mustang just yesterday. That's about it. You've probably forgotten because you have a mountain of things to do as well to get it done. So this is the real problem right here. Not having the opportunity to be able to follow up on every single type of business that comes towards you. So with that being said, let's look at the scoreboard here. So business 1, of course, in this situation, we're giving them 0 because literally didn't follow up at all. It didn't even pick up or anything of that sort. Business 2, they're getting 10 over here, right? Because they picked up, asked some good questions as well too. He tried to get a little bit of a capture, but we'll go off with that. Business 3 also didn't pick up, 0. Business 4, we'll give him a 6 over here, I guess, in this situation. Great questions. He had really great questions. The pickup 2 was also off, but his questions were really great. I liked how knowledgeable and stuff he was there. Business 5, we'll give this a 1 in this situation. Of course, there was just a bit of a capture. It was brownie points, but we'll go with that. Business 6 as well too. We'll give that an 8 right here. Ooh, yeah, there we go. An 8. Really great questions. Really great questions as well too. I enjoyed that conversation. He also came in with the ask for the close, somewhat. And of course, business 7, 0. With that being the case, this is everything, guys. That's the scoreboard. It's kind of puzzling. And it's unfortunate, but that's where we're at. Right. So, and look, honestly, I'm not here to clown anybody as well, too. These are real businesses with real crews, probably slammed with work as well. Right. That's exactly the point, because busy is when the most money leaks. Right. Because here's the thing. This video was never about them. Honestly, it is more about you. I wanted to show you exactly what happens to your business. So if you own a local business, you're probably spending money to make the phone ring, ads, lead sites, a website, and then the lead comes in and then it sits. You're on a roof, you're under a sink, you're driving, you're detailing a car. And by the time you get back to them, they've already hired someone else. You don't have a lead problem per se, you have a follow-up problem. Specifically, a capture problem. The leads are showing up. They're just dying on your phone and in your inbox. That's the problem right here. So let me show you what the other side of this really looks like. Real clients of mine, a roofer. When we met, he was buying appointments from a lead company and he would drive out to them, right? And over, the person couldn't afford the work. Houses that couldn't carry the job. One appointment, the homeowner was in hospice care. I am not playing. Hospice care. That's what he was paying for. That's what a lead is when nobody checks it. So here's what we built instead. His ads bring the lead in, and the second they reply, an AI picks up the conversation. Text AI, SMS. It asks 2 or 3 questions. That's it. Is this real? Is this the kind of job that he does or that he wants? Can they actually do it? And if the answers are yes, it books them straight into his calendar. Now, he was booking about 12 qualified appointments a week. And I'll tell you what he told me. He said, man, I'm sitting here on the weekend playing catch, watching Netflix with my family, and I just hear the pings and I watch my calendar fill up. It doesn't get any better than that, honestly. And I don't want you to take my word for it either as well, too. Look at this real conversation here on the screen. Names are hidden, of course. But look, this lead comes in at 9:29 in the morning. The AI answers, asks which rooms. Homeowner says 2 back bedrooms. It offers 3 call times. Booked for 9 o'clock. Look at the last timestamp, 9:33. 4 minutes. From a stranger to a booked appointment in 4 minutes. And nobody touched the phone. Now I put that next to the 7 companies still not answering me. And there's one more speed trick I've got to show you as well, because it actually closed a $12,000 roof. So same client as well. I told him about a tool that lets his salesman do the estimate over a live video call, because he had a salesman driving to every single appointment. So there was only a few amount of appointments they could have within a day. The homeowner just points their phone at the roof, walks around the house, no drive. He was skeptical because roofing needs dimensions, measurement, and I'll be honest with you, it's not perfect on that. Not yet. But it did a genuinely decent job. Good enough that a few days after he got it, his salesman closed a $12K deal off on one video call. No windshield time. And now that same guy can take way more estimates in a day because the drive time is gone. So here's the setup. 5 steps. And you can start this week. 1. Every lead into one place. Calls, forms, Facebook, Google, one inbox. If it lives in 5 places, it dies in 5 places. 2. A capture system. An instant first reply or pickup under 5 minutes. Ideally under 1. That reply alone puts you ahead of almost everybody I tested. We're in the golden age of AI. Use it, please. 3. 2 or 3 qualifying questions. What do you need? Where are you? When works? That's it. It filters the tire kickers before they cost you a drive. 4. Straight to the calendar. Don't make them wait for a callback to book. Give them times. If you got them on the phone and they say they will call you back, schedule a callback with them instead. Don't leave the work up to them. They showed up to the door. Help them get in. 5. Wake up your old list. Every quote you'd never closed, every past customer. That list is money sitting in a drawer. Use it. Now let me be straight with you. Follow-up can't save a bad offer. Like that one business that offered me $10 off if I brought my car in that day. And it can't invent leads you don't have either. If nobody's calling at all, that's a different problem, and fixing this won't fix that. But if leads are coming in and the jobs aren't, this is the leak. And it's the cheapest one you will ever plug as well too. So here's the truth about the scoreboard. The first one who actually followed up, that's who I would have given my money to. And next time I need this done for real, that's exactly who I was going to be calling. And that's the whole game. The first one to reply wins almost every single time. Win me once, get a lifetime value client from it. And this whole thing, the no capture system, the slow follow up, they're 2 big blind spots. They're not the only ones though. The gaps in your offers, your funnel, the stuff quietly leaking customers, most owners can't see them from the inside. So I built a free audit that walks through your marketing and shows you exactly where your blind spots are. It's free. It takes a few minutes. The link's in the description. Go find out what you're missing. And if you run ads, watch this next one, because a hacker spends almost $1,000 a day of my clients' money. And the way they got in could have happened to you. It could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. It's right here.